Okay, everybody, welcome to Treasure and Change. We're going to be doing a quarter roll hunt today. I have my trusty Rolex on for good luck, and we're going to get right into this. This is not going to be a lollygag situation. I did the magnet test ahead of time on all the rolls. We have customer wrapped, we have bank wrapped. We did get one hit. This is definitely probably most likely going to be a foreign. My guess is Canadian or Panamanian. Let's open this one up first because curiosity is killing me, and see what we have here. So it's gonna be a Canadian. So we have a Canadian quarter. This is a shiny one from 2014. So off to a good start. I'll go ahead and put this aside and we'll go through this. As I get finds, I'll bring you in and we can go from there. My format is that I will find coins that have typical errors that I'm looking for, varieties that I'm looking for. I'm going to be looking for silver, obviously, errors, varieties, a couple page fillers, especially the women's series, and then I'm also going to be looking for mostly errors and varieties, to be honest with you. So I typically will pile up if there's like a variety that I'm particularly interested in looking for. I'll pile it up and scope it at the end. Forgot to mention S and W mint marks. Okay, everybody, it looks like we're gonna have a foreign coin here. I don't know if you can see the reading on this. It's not quite the reading that we would see if it were a silver coin, at least a US silver coin. So wow, this is a Queen Elizabeth II. This is 25 cents from Belize, 2007, so 2007 Belize. Interesting. Never gotten one of those, actually. Looks like this might be our first find. Yep. It's our first find of the hunt. See that? That's an S mint mark. I've been stacking up some coins here. What I'd like to do is I like to make piles of the same coin here, and then I'll go to the scope and I'll see if we have any varieties or any errors here. So that's what I'll be doing here in a second. I'll bring you in if there's any finds among these. So far, our best find of the customer wrapped rolls was this San Francisco minted America the Beautiful. Let me focus this for you. There you go. So this is the America the Beautiful series. This is the Block Island, which is the Rhode Island America the Beautiful coin. So we have another find. This is a die chip. This is the extra leaf on the cactus. You'll see to the right, this is what the coin's supposed to look like. There's some initials right here above my thumbnail. On this side, those are covered up by a die chip that looks like it's an extra leaf on this cactus. So you can see there's a die chip right here covering up the initials of the designer of this coin. This is the Arizona State Quarter. I was scoping the Crossing the Delaware, the 2021 quarter here on my pile that I've been keeping for the customer wrapped rolls, and we found a double die right there in the cuff of the design. A lot of people look at this coin for the crown, which is a die chip on the hat. This is another thing that you can look for here, the double die. This is on the Wisconsin State quarter where everyone's looking for the high leaf, low leaf variety on the corn husk. A lot of people aren't checking the nose of the cow for a double die. This is what it looks like without the double die. And this is what it looks like with the double die. You'll notice on that right nostril, right below the right nostril, there's a little bump. Looks like a wart or something. That right there's a double die. We're going to keep that. Okay, we're at the midpoint of the search. We have a couple good finds that we're going to hold on to. Primarily over here we have 2 foreign coins. We have a handful of double dies. We have a die chip, the extra leaf on the Arizona, and then we also have an S mint mark. We're going to continue with the bank wrap trolls and see what we find. There we go. Got one. You see the W? So we got a West Point mint mark. Let's see what the reverse is. There's no privy, so I believe that means it's going to be a 2020. No, I was wrong. It's a 2019. Got that backwards. So we have the American Memorial Park. Okay, we're going to do a recap on the finds for this hunt. We have a West Point and a San Francisco mint. Those are both great finds. Showing the reverse now, we have the American Memorial Park, North Mariana Islands, 2019. That's the West Point. And we have the Rhode Island, Block Island, 2018 for the San Francisco. One of the sites we use that's a catalog of double die varieties is Variety Vista. You'll notice I have that pulled up on the left. On the right is the microscope of the Wisconsin quarter that we have. A lot of people look for the high leaf, low leaf on this coin. You should also check the nose for these double dies. There's quite a few of them. I believe this one aligns with the DDR 001. We found 3 of these. These are the Washington crossing the Delaware. There's just a die chip around the cuff. You'll see here as well we found a Homestead America the Beautiful Nebraska quarter. And on the reverse there's a whole bunch of different double dies. This one seems to align with the double die reverse 86. Here we go with another one. This is a South Carolina double die. You can see under the scope there, we have just a tiny little extra piece of metal hanging out close to the jacket line of this soldier. That is another double die. I'm in between. I'm torn whether it's the 01 or the 02 or another variation. We can check the Wexler doubledie.com as well for more cataloged images, and it might fit one of those better. But that's not a scratch. It's kind of hard to tell under my scope. I don't have the best scope. It's just a little raised piece of metal there that you can see right around the coat line. I know I'm wiggling that around trying to find the light in the best way possible to show it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe.